I guess I'll just get right into it. I mean, a lot of us thought we were going to see you fighting this weekend, whether it was against Khabib or Poirier or whoever. Have you kind of moved past all that? Like any frustration with, the negotiations not working out and all that stuff? Are you any emotions you had, are you over it at this point?
Well, as far as negotiations go, I have a great management now. Not management, I have an agency that actually I trust them. I don't mind paying good money for it because the business that I'm working with is good. Unlike some of the last businesses that I did with other managements, I won't say names. But I feel really represented where I don't have to worry about that anymore and just worry about nothing besides taking care of business, meaning outside of the octagon and inside of the octagon and in the practice room. The last fight was good practice. I cut all my hair off and everybody else is following suit. I mean, everybody's kind of doing the same shit that I've been doing for a while. So I figured quit worrying about what the fuck everybody else is doing because everybody else is following my suit and just keep kicking ass. So win or lose, I'm always going to walk away from the table as a man. And I'm much more now because, shit, dude, I mean, this is awesome. It's a great opportunity. I don't have a 12-fight win streak. But you look at the shit before that, right? It was like win, 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 loss. Win, 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 loss. Win, 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 loss. And then it goes on from there now.
Yeah, so fair to say, with that said about your management and everything, you have the trust in them that if you're not, there's a reason you're not fighting this weekend, and it's because, you felt, you put your faith in whatever not coming to fruition, and you can accept that, right?
No, absolutely fucking not. Look, dude, like I said, when the president was calling Dana White to get this shit back on, it was cool because I was getting relayed the message too. Like, hey, are you in, kid? We need to get sports back on. And nobody knows this shit, but for, like I said, 72 hours, it was just me, Dana, and Sean Shelby, my agency. Like, my agent, Lloyd. And then events were getting canceled, events were getting made, people were ratting out the fucking things, and then, it was just bad. It seemed like years during that whole entire thing. I said this in other interviews, but I'm not bullshit, man. We came a little bit closer on that shit, and the people that pulled through, it's a little bit different. I am a company man, but I'm not a yes man. I used to take care of my company, and I still do. But there's a lot of other fucking soldiers. They're bringing other fucking people from different organizations. They don't always need me to go out there and fight like fucking not Hercules. What is it, Troy? What's his name? Achilles. Fuck that. I'm not that guy. You always need me right? I'm not going to be bullshit anymore. Dana's cool. Me and Dana are chill. But when it comes down to it, I want to be paid what I'm worth because my value has increased. But I put out there a lot of energy. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to talk about my contracts and bitch about it because everybody else does that. I'm past that stage. I've been in this organization for 10 plus years, bro.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this stuff?
I mean, I've been doing journalism. It was my 7-year anniversary at USA Today in August, so I've been here for a long time. I was running my own site for a few years before that, so being here all the way through the winning streak, even before Ultimate Fighter and everything. So definitely seeing the work, and we know what kind of work you put in, and the fights you put on, the bonuses. So sitting here as an objective person, I would say anything you're asking for the UFC is probably more than fair and more than reasonable, and probably more than well deserved.
I'm not even asking anything. Check that shit out. Everybody be like, hey, you're asking this. There's problems here and there's everything. There's no fucking problems. Everybody trying to put words in my fucking mouth. Now get this right, Mike. I have zero problems with anybody. I have zero unreleased. I have zero shit. Any fucking thing, I'll call Dana, bro, and I'll be real. I'm the only guy that forwarded this fucking call to voicemail. I'm not proud of that, but that's where I'm at. In my thinking and my thoughts. I said we weren't friends. I never said we were friends, but we are business and we are clutch. Dana knows how clutch I am. From the Ultimate Fighter, dude, I had that trial and I fucking won it, dude. They had cameras on me. They know what the fuck's up. I've completely changed my fucking thought process, bro. I am not the same fucking fighter.
So with that said, I know you posted on Instagram and Twitter, I think it was October 6th, that fight news coming soon, and it's been a little over 2 weeks since then. Where do we stand on you getting back in there for the next fight?
Well, George St. Pierre, you know what I mean? If he can get out of the country, out of Canada, then we got a submission underground match. You know what I mean?
I saw you posted about that too. What's the date for that?
You know what I mean? I don't know. They got to figure some shit out, man, because I'm active, dude. I'm a lot bigger than I used to be. I can't talk about my diet and shit too much, but I want to be real. I'll send you everybody a picture of me, like when I'm kind of like, after this week, I've been cutting. I'm supposed to fight this fucking weekend. So my body doesn't know any different. So I'm still technically in camp all the way until Friday. And after that, I'm not going to go and eat shitty food. I'm going to keep fucking building. These other half-asses are going to go and hit the fucking bakery. I'm going to be fucking... Dude, you guys don't have any fucking clue. Everybody mocks everything, and sometimes it's kind of fun. We've seen you grow all this. Yeah, motherfuckers, I've seen you guys grow. Nothing against you or anybody. I really don't remember you. But even people, jumping ships and, making fun of shit, and it was cringy, like Joe said, and everything, all of a sudden became a fucking genius. Right?
Yeah.
I'm the only guy that's never done Joe's show, so everybody else can suck my dick. Literally. I've been in this show fucking business for a long time. Conor even knows enough to fucking not even repeat my name. He'll fucking say Candyman's name more than I will.
So what would be the ideal scenario? I mean, that GSP Submission Underground thing, that sounds absolutely awesome. I think everyone would love to see that. But in terms of a UFC fight, what's the ideal scenario going forward?
Well, I'm training a Major League Baseball player right now, and he's pretty good, and so I'm getting batting practice with him. So I'm looking forward to spring training and going out there and kind of doing that too as well. My athleticism is off a different chart right now, and my learning curve is fucking amazing right now. Just being so focused with everything is just amazing. So whatever Khabib and everybody else says, they're just not on a certain level, man. They have a whole bunch of people doing shit for them. They're not building academies. They're out there asking for handouts from Conor, saying, hey, help me build my place, instead of saving their fucking money, paying their taxes, and then spending on shit that they really need.
Were you upset with Dustin Poirier? That I know you had that post when it seems like, you guys were going to fight, and then he wasn't getting what he wanted, and you kind of came out publicly and stood by him, and it seems like now he's moved on to the McGregor fight. Is there...
No way, it was a chess match. It was a chess move. I called his bluff.
In terms of what?
No, you want to act like you want to fight? All right, cool, dude. I'm gonna fucking, let's act like we want to fight. Half the time I know these motherfuckers don't want to fight. I can hear it in the voice. I can see it in the text.
So you didn't think Poirier wanted to fight you?
Absolutely not. Conor doesn't want to fight. They want to fight each other because it's a safe fight. They're on their way out.
So a lot of people think, with that said, I know Dana was asked, actually, I think today in Abu Dhabi, if he thinks a fight between you and Michael Chandler would make sense. And he said, nothing's set up. We don't know what's going to happen past this weekend, but that sounds like a good fight to me. Does that interest you at all?
For Chandler? I mean, shit, think about this, man. How many times are you going to put another fucking person in the fucking shuffle when cards next? You're going to keep shuffling me down the list? What, because I'm fucking Mexican? What's up, Dana? You don't like Mexicans? You don't like brown people? I'm not going to call you a racist, but what the fuck, man? What'd I do to you? Why you treat me like shit? My last name's Ferguson. I don't want to get mad anymore, Bohn. I don't. And I'm not going to. But that being said, I said my piece. I'm too busy working. I got Lloyd and them to fucking work on my contracts. If they don't want to pay me to fight, then fuck it, dude. I'm not going to bitch and moan. I'm going to fucking keep working. But people won't buy their fucking pay-per-views. And then they're going to let their fucking friends know. And then their friends are going to let somebody else know. Because when you have a good time at somewhere, you're going to tell only like 3 people. This is what I learned in the restaurant business and the hospitality management. So listen, Mike. When you have a bad time somewhere, you're going to fucking tell everybody.
Is it frustrating that, this isn't moving more quickly for you? I mean, you've only fought, it seems like you're not going to get a fight this year. You've only fought, more than once in a year since 2016.
No, absolutely not, because I'm educated. I'm very educated, and I'm just going to be, I'm so smart. No, dude, I'm just working on my portfolio, bro. Come on. There's a lot more than that, and I hope everybody else is doing it out there in the world. I hope you're doing that, not just worrying about just one thing. That's what everybody should be doing. I've been doing that for a very, 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 very long time. So right now I'm remodeling my house. And I'm redoing my gym. I just got my mats. So these are big boy moves. Right? I mean, come on. I just switched agencies and Lloyd's my agent. But like with Vayner Sports, you know what? Vayner Sports is cool and shit like that, but Gary Vee takes notes off of me. And nothing against Gary Vee, but Lloyd is my fucking manager, my agent. It's my ride or die, man. He looks after me like my fucking brother, bro. And I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to trust the fact that he has my back. And I'm going to go out there, and you know what? And I have that because I trust him with my family. And that has to go with my team and my crew. And you guys, the ones that you guys fucking believe in. You see me start from nothing, right? You see me how shitty everybody has treated me, but you haven't fucking said nothing. Neither do the reporters. Everybody's waiting for the biggest next fucking interview. And there I vented. You know what I mean?
So you feel like the media hasn't kind of had your back in some of these situations with the UFC in terms of, maybe you getting fights you should and that kind of stuff?
No, I don't even think so. But the UFC and everybody else, like I said, I'm not in the mix right now to put in a bunch of waves. Like that's everybody else. I'm in the mix to fight. I had Khabib. I could talk shit to him with Conor. These are two fights that interest me because they're in my weight class. They're very, very good talent-wise. And I think I could beat them. I could beat them all. Yeah, pretty much. It would be dope to be able to fight in a tournament, right? Like with kind of like me, Conor, you got Khabib, you got Gaethje, and like one of those old school UFC round number one kind of things. Remember back in the day when we used to have that, like fighting one night?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 29. I turned 30 in May.
You're fucking young. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm talking to you, dude. It's fucking different.
Yeah, no, totally.
Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. I talked to Brett. Brett's Okamoto's, 34? I'm 36. So when I was a senior, you were what?
Just coming into, I was still probably in elementary school.
Exactly, right? So then we talk about maturity and experience. I'm not saying I know everything, but that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these younger fighters, they don't respect the fact that, like Chuck's age and like, Tito and all those kind of guys. Those are like my big brothers and my big uncles. They got treated like shit too. My age group got treated like shit too, like by Dana. Dana, you know what I mean? Like, look, I'm going to be real. I don't think he's very religious, but you know what I mean? He got his own thing. He got his own conscience, whatever he's going to make his decisions. That's going to be him. But I know one thing. I know with the company, they are clutch, and so am I. And all of us at the fighters at the UFC and everybody that works there, I've been there for a very long time, and these are some of the hardest fucking working people. I'm going to be real. That work under pressure, that are the most clutch, and they get the fucking shit done, bro. I witnessed it first fucking hand. I love it. I love to be a part of it. That's why I say there's no conflict in this shit. I hire people for that stuff. Like, seriously, man, I love this fucking game. It's so awesome, dude. But it's awesome now that I don't have anybody to fucking talk shit to. Like, Khabib's never going to fight me. He's never going to fight me. 3 times in a row, he didn't want to fight. He's going to fight this weekend because they're both managed by the same fucking people.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't think the Khabib fight will ever happen? I know he said pretty much the same to ESPN last week, but he was saying it's because he doesn't think he'll be able to win the fights to get there.
Look, personally, I would love to fight Khabib. I think I got him on the takedowns. I want to be real. Just ankle picks, man. Just a different kind of animal when we're training like that. On the last fight, we were bringing in some Sambo guys, man. It was dope, you know what I mean? It was cool. It was interesting, different kind of technique. Not so much striking, and it was awesome, man. Like I said, everything's learning experience and stuff. But even Conor, I would love to fucking outbox that guy, just specifically for the challenge. Because that's what we do in mixed martial arts. We're in it for the challenge. If we're good at something, we want to learn something different and make it our own. That's the beautiful part about this sport.
Do you think, I think the Khabib fight is the one we all want to see, and I know you kind of laid it out well there, but I know Dana had said before, and you'd kind of acknowledged it, he said, one fight if Khabib wins this weekend, and they put that back together. So is that kind of what's in your mind right now? Is you just, hopefully you can get something, your management and UFC can get something worked out, you win against whoever, and then we finally get this fight?
If it's in God's will, man, I'm going to be real. Some things you just can't force. I'm going to be real. And other things are just meant to happen. Like, I'm just going to kick Khabib's ass one way or another, so if we got to get on Chael's get a fucking ass whooping on that one, I'll make his ass do his push-ups either way. I'm going to be real. So, like I said, he'll see me before the year is done. I don't know how, but you know what? I'll make sure I'll zoom his ass and be like, hey, you son of a bitch, I'm going to kick your ass. You know, make it something, dude. You know what I mean? I'm in this game just to have fun and to be an entertainer. It's much different than when we first got into this game. Now within COVID times and all the other bullshit, it's nice to be able to be like counted on to bring a smile or something like that along a whole bunch of other people. It's different.
Yeah, and you deserve massive credit. I know, obviously, when things fell apart for April, you still made the weight, you still continued training, and you showed up and still gave us a great fight. So.
Oh yeah, that was fun making weight. Yeah, let me try it twice. Just kidding. It was good, man. It was a good test of confidence to know that I could do it. And then just good communication between myself and my nutritionist. That was the most excellent part. Have a good day.
Yeah, and just one other thing I wanted to ask you. I mean, I know you've done analyst work in the past and everything. If you could try to be like as objective as possible, knowing Khabib the way you do, having fought Justin, how do you think it actually goes on Saturday?
Double knockout. I hope they both fucking knock each other out. I've been saying that for years, like 10 years, I think, with all this shit, and I haven't seen it happen. There's only like one clip that's out there in the meme world for a double knockout. I think it'd be dope. That probably would go down in history if these two fuckers knocked each other out. I'm still hoping for that one.
Fair enough. Awesome, Tony. Well, anything we didn't touch on that you wanted to get out there? I really appreciate you talking for so long.
No, man, Mike, you're awesome. Very cool. Thank you very much for allowing me to get in depth on the shit. And remember, keep your stick on the ice and don't let your meat loaf.